Guess what? NASA launched a mission to a metal asteroid. A Falcon Heavy rocket lifted off from historic Launch Complex 39A in Cape Canaveral, Florida. On board is the Psyche spacecraft, which is going to travel 2.2 billion miles to a metal asteroid located between Mars and Jupiter in the asteroid belt. It's called 16 Psyche. This is important for many reasons, but primarily because it's our first mission to a metal asteroid. Not only is 16 Psyche metal rich, made up of 95% or more of metal, but scientists think it could possibly be part of the nickel-iron core of a planetesimal, which is what comes before a protoplanet. These objects collide in order to form protoplanets. This would mean it formed during the earliest days of our primordial solar system. But during protoplanet formation, something likely collided with it and stripped away the outer casing. This metal-rich asteroid, 16 Psyche, is what's left. 16 Psyche is actually quite large. It measures 173 miles across at its widest point. This means that Psyche can give us a way to study our own core directly, which is something we can't really do here on Earth. We can't drill down that far, but our core is incredibly important. It's why we have a magnetic field, which keeps harmful radiation away from Earth and protects our atmosphere. And every rocky planet we know of has a metal core. Basically, scientists want to test their hypothesis on whether 16 Psyche is indeed an early planetesimal. They'll do that with a magnetometer, which looks for evidence of an ancient magnetic field. They'll also examine chemical elements to figure out how the asteroid might have formed and use an imager to pinpoint 16 Psyche's mineral composition and topography. They're also going to use a spacecraft itself to look at 16 Psyche's gravity. Basically, how does the spacecraft Psyche affect the asteroid? Basically, using radio waves, they'll be able to glean information about the asteroid's gravity, rotation, and mass based on how the spacecraft affects it, which will help us figure out the composition of the asteroid and what its interior might look like. At this point, you might be excitedly asking, well, this is all so cool. When will Psyche arrive at 16 Psyche? And it won't be till July 2029. Space is big, so we just have to be patient. But happily, there's a lot of space stuff to keep us occupied in the meantime.